Hallöchen, Jedi-Meister. Wunderschönen guten Abend oder guten Morgen, gute Nacht. Ist ja eigentlich das Gleiche, ne? Ist ja alles das Gleiche jetzt mittlerweile. Genau, hier waren wir. Ja, das hatten wir doch schon. Ach so, ja, ich habe das hier nochmal gemacht, weil ich habe hier noch sowas gemacht, wenn man das macht,
How you doing?
löst man nämlich wie nennt man das? Das war eigentlich der richtige Laderdings. Löst man ein
I don't think I need to use that again anytime soon.
Achievement, mein Gott, Wortfindungsstörung, ein Achievement und ich versuche so jetzt gerade alle Achievements irgendwie ein bisschen zu sammeln. Oder hier zum Beispiel, wenn man den Bären versucht zu verbrennen,
Don't tempt me.
da kriegt man auch eins und so weiter. Also sagt sie eigentlich nur sowas, ne? Sie sagt nur das, aber kriege ich dann auch eins und so weiter. So, jetzt weiß ich gar nicht mal, was war jetzt nochmal. Was waren jetzt unsere To-Dos eigentlich? Haben wir ja einen To-Do-Plan? Genau. Wir haben ja diese Audio gemacht.
Nah,
Sie muss jetzt telefonieren. Und bei Wade anrufen. Beim Wade anwesen und dabei diese Audio abspielen. Ich weiß, wie das geht.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Erica. It's your father. Call Kathy Rain and give her what she wants. Bye.
Gruselig.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Hi, Erica. This is Kathy Rain. I spoke to your father. He asked me to get in touch with you and said he would call ahead. You can reach me at 555-8352. Bye. Your move, Erica.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, hello there, Mildred.
Hi yourself, Agatha.
What? How'd you... Ugh, never mind.
I know your social security number too.
Oh, God. Soon you'll start stealing my clothes and then walk around in them pretending to be me.
Who says I haven't done that already?
He's so cool.
Okay, I admit that's pretty funny.
So anyway, how did things go with Dave?
Pretty good. I had to sabotage your computer.
You had to what?
Yeah.
Oh, chill outy. It was just a tiny little thing. I just needed an excuse for the IT guy to come by so I could steal his password.
Clyde? But he's so nice. Why'd you want to steal his password?
Yeah.
It's a long story. And then I used Mr. Wade's synthesized voice to craft this fake message, which I left on her answering machine.
Now that's some out-of-the-box thinking.
Yep, just might be silly enough to work.
Yeah. Anyhow, feel free to keep using my computer. I need to do some homework anyway.
Sounds good. I'm sure I found everything in the picture of those lights, but I have a nagging feeling that they're connected to something I found yesterday.
Okay.
Hey, E, got a sec?
Sure thing, Kathy. What's up?
Any ideas about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
Beats me. Maybe he found what he was looking for. Or it found him.
Did you just quote a tagline from one of those cheesy horror novels?
Maybe.
I wonder what was so special about Lily Myers. Well, besides her being a talented artist who drowned herself in a lake.
I bet there's some secret about her art. Let's hope Charles Wade has some answers.
What do you think of this cocky person?
Well, the nickname makes me think of, you know, boy parts.
And you call yourself a Christian. So, what's your take on this Charles Wade?
I'm not sure. He sounded like a super nice guy on that tape, but media says that he's a ruthless businessman.
The tape is over 2 decades old. Maybe he's changed.
Either that or he is very different in his private life. Hard to know without actually seeing him.
Hallöchen, Ben.
What do you think of Lily Myers' art?
I actually looked her up this morning, and I couldn't find any records of her being recognized as an artist.
Yeah, I doubt there was ever a chance for that to happen. Wade bought everything shortly after she died. I only got a chance to see this one picture. Wasn't all that bad, but nothing breathtaking.
Well, maybe there's more to her art than meets the eye. Something Wade knew, and we're missing.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I should get back to the investigation.
Oder,
Okidoki.
oh, vielleicht sollten wir ein paar Sachen zeigen. Ah, das wollte ich ihr zeigen.
I don't need to show her that.
Nein?
I found this at my grandparents' place.
Oh, wait. You stole money from your grandma?
Nein!
Jesus, no, it's a sentimental thing. Me and Grandpa had this game with pennies when I was a kid.
Oh, so you kept the coin to remember the times? That's adorable.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up, wirklich. Meine Güte. I.
I don't need to show her that. I found this old picture of Grandpa at my grandparents' place.
That's nice. He looks really happy there.
Yep, I wonder what made him leave the Air Force.
He was in a war, you know? That kind of thing tends to scar people for life.
I suppose.
Okay. Ach so, ja.
Have a look at this brochure, eh?
Yeah, what about it?
Notice anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, the logo looks a bit unusual with the 3 orb thingies.
Warte,
Normally,
was?
the Holy Trinity is symbolized by 3 overlapping circles or a triangle-shaped knot. This is
Das haben wir bei
different
dem
from that.
Foto gefunden.
Huh. Interesting.
Moment. Wir haben das ja auch hier im Foto. Was wir gescannt haben. Das hier.
No.
Ach komm, vergleich das doch mal einfach. Ja.
Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood, and contempt for humanity check.
You forgot about your resting scally face.
I totally do not have a... Well,
Told you.
Genau, das wollte ich auch freischalten. Und Natur aus mürrisch. Okay. Was können wir hier noch machen? Warte mal. Wir können noch mal anrufen. Nee, wir haben niemanden. Also, warte mal. Was haben wir bis jetzt gemacht? Reden wir mal kurz mit Eileen.
hey E, got a sec?
Sure thing, Kathy. What's up?
I don't need to show her that. I don't need to show her that. Trust me, I've tried. E is the epitome of purity. No tobacco, no fast food, no alcohol. She basically rejects everything awesome. I don't need to show her that. Dave really came through for me. The software on this thing is amazing.
Yeah, he's a real whiz.
Dave really...
Yeah,
I don't need to show...
Ach komm jetzt, zeig ihr doch einfach. Wir müssen vorankommen. Sie weiß doch bestimmt, wo wir das für uns verwenden können.
I don't need to show... Look what I got last week, E.
wow, is that thing even, you know, legal?
Ja.
I have no idea.
Sometimes I really worry about you, Kathy.
Well, your days of worrying are over. We're protected by 100,000 volts now.
Oh, brother.
Oh, Brother.
get back to
Seht
the
ihr diese
investigation.
den Titanic-Poster da hinten? Das Poster, Mann.
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster I leaned
Das
off
kam ja
of Vegan Extra.
1996. Und das
She
hier
tells
spielt
everyone who
19.
walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
Und das hier
I'm right here, you know.
Forgot.
Ach ja, stimmt. Da können wir jetzt alles kommentieren.
I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever.
No, it's not. You're totally just making that up.
What gave it away, Captain Obvious? I think that movie is about
Oh.
a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Oh, Kathy. I bet you love them just as much as I do.
Shut up.
Dip. Versuchen wir nochmal den Teddy zu verbrennen. Mal sehen, was sie dann sagt.
Don't tempt me.
Sagst du gar nichts.
I think that... Oh, wait.
Okay.
Shut up.
Nochmal.
Makeup check.
You forgot about...
I told...
Ach, das wiederholt sie
Well.
deswegen.
Told you.
Eileen's girly...
Hilarious, Kathy.
Oh, come on, Eileen. You have to admit that Mildred is a funny name.
Mildred.
Sometimes I wonder why I even hang out with you.
Me too. I can be a real bee. Eileen's obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull.
Dazu sagt sie nichts.
Chronicle of Eileen. Frankly, I'm surprised that she hasn't jotted down all of her bathroom breaks here.
Check the bottom row.
Never mind.
Hat sie nicht. Ah, das habe ich vergessen.
I'll just get rid of the original picture now, since I have the restored version anyway.
Das haben wir vergessen zu
Strange.
nehmen.
Now that I look at them, the lights remind me of something I picked up yesterday.
Ja, okay. Das haben wir. Ich hatte vergessen, es vom Drucker zu nehmen. Das hier.
A
Das.
printed picture of the strange... Now that I look at them...
Ja. Und zwar das.
Wow, the church logo looks pretty similar to the smoky lights. I might have to visit them after all.
Kirche der Heiligen Dreifaltigkeit.
Hey, E, come check this out.
Komm her. Hallöchen, du bist bei
Wow.
später Stunde noch wach. Wie geht's? Mir geht's gut, danke schön,
Looks like a
Steffi.
will-o'-the-wisp. You know, the spirit of the forest.
Now, that's just silly, Eileen. There has to be a more reasonable explanation for them.
Hey, there's nothing silly about forest spirits. You should talk to Meadow, my Wiccan friend. She's really opened my eyes about these sort of things.
Isn't it your Christian duty to consider people like her to be heathens?
Oh, I doubt she could ever be more of a heathen than you are.
Huh. I guess you've got a point.
So, anyway, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, my side of the...
Nein!
I guess you could try to find out more about these lights. Maybe figure out where that picture was taken.
I know exactly where to start.
Ich wollte.
I'm gonna get
Ich
some
dachte,
food
ich
now
könnte
before I pass
alles
out.
auswählen.
Okie dokie, I'll grab my books and get cracking.
All right, see you in a bit.
Ich dachte, ich könnte alles auswählen. Ja, wir speichern nicht.
Hey, So, any progress with the search?
Yeah, I was able to identify that flower. It's called the red scythe, or Rosea falcus. I discovered that there was a small nature reserve near Conwell Springs, which was established in '89. The red scythe is on their list of endangered plants. I made a photocopy of the botany book page in case you want it later.
That's something. I should go check it out. Maybe I can narrow down the place where that picture was taken.
My thoughts exactly. Here you go. The nature reserve is marked out on this map.
So redet sie so.
Busy.
Well, you know, beats homework.
Eh,
Ja, stimmt.
amen to that.
And, good work, Eileen.
Happy to help. So what?
Aha,
Oh, hang on.
Erika.
Don't forget that.
Okie dokie.
Das müsste Erika sein. Okay, jetzt bin ich gespannt. Ja, geh ran jetzt.
This is Erica Wade calling for Kathy Rain.
Speaking.
Miss Rain, this is terribly awkward. I realize now how rude I was before.
Mhm.
I wanted to apologize and ask if there is anything I can do.
Darauf herumreiten? Ja, einfach ihre Stellung einnehmen.
Apology accepted. You can start by answering a few questions.
Very well.
Lili Meyers Kunst ist sehr wichtig.
What do you know about Lily Meyer's art?
Oh, that little girl had a twisted mind, let me tell you that. Oh, my father used to have a few pieces of hers in his collection. Horrible things. I couldn't understand why he ever decided to procure them in the first place.
You say used to have. Did he get rid of the paintings?
Oh, either that or he put them in storage somewhere. I haven't seen them for years. I never bothered to ask him why. Glad to be rid of them, quite frankly.
What do you know about Lily Myers?
She was a young artist who lived somewhere in Conwell Springs. Killed herself, if I recall correctly. Dreadful thing. But other than that, not much. We never knew the family.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather that night in '81?
Not really, no. But what I do know is how it destroyed Father.
It did?
Oh, yes. The two of them were great friends once. And when Joseph was hurt, they hadn't been talking for some time. Father always hoped they would be able to reconnect one day. He kept putting it off, believing they had time. But in the end, it never happened.
So, what were things like back when they were still good friends?
Oh, they were like peas in a pod. Always sharing their war stories and laughing together. In a way, Joseph became the uncle I never had. He was around a lot when Father went out on business trips. Later on, I even met you a few times, when you were just a baby.
I don't remember any of that.
Oh, no matter, you were so little then.
Erica, I have to ask. Why were you so defensive on the phone earlier when I tried to reach out?
Oh, I don't know, Kathy. Our families haven't been in touch for a long time. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but we all started drifting apart. My guess is that it had to do with Father's growing wealth. Friendship needs common ground, and we started living in different worlds. What happened to your grandfather was the final nail in the coffin. Father just couldn't bear seeing him like that, neither alive nor dead.
Okay, jetzt komme ich zu Cocky.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky? It may be an Air Force call sign.
I can't say that I do. Father had many friends in the Air Force, but no one I can recall by that name.
What can you tell me about Mr. Wade?
My father is a great man. He has so many ideas, so much left to realize, which makes it hurt so much more to see him like this.
See him like what?
The illness and everything, of course.
Right. Yeah, it must be hard.
Yes, indeed. I wish he wouldn't be so stubborn with his treatment. He could go to any state-of-the-art hospital, but insists on being treated in that backwater clinic in Conwell Springs.
The community clinic in the middle of town?
Yes, it's like he's given up and is just waiting for the inevitable to happen.
Do you know anything about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's the one and only church in Cornwall Springs. I was baptized there, and I married my husband there.
Anything out of the ordinary about them?
Oh, not really. They seem like a typical church to me.
Okay, wir können dies weiter ansprechen.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Very well. Feel free to call back if you have any more questions.
Okay, werden wir machen.
All right. Wade is in Conwell Springs. He's being treated in the clinic.
Da werden wir wohl hingehen.
That was Erica Wade. Her father is being treated at the clinic in Conwell Springs.
Being treated? He's sick?
Looks that way.
Vermutlich
Small
gleiche
miracle they
Krankheit.
managed to keep it out of the press.
Yeah, I suppose you are returning to talk to him?
It'll have to be tomorrow. It's quite late for that now.
I suppose. Scrabble?
Oh, you're so on. I will crush you.
You're off your game today. Is everything alright?
Oh, shut up. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Oh, up late, thinking about your grandpa and everything?
Not just that, I keep having this bad dream. Well, it's not exactly a dream, it's something that actually happened.
Oh? Well, what is it?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
You can trust me. Whatever it is, I promise I won't judge.
Well, it's your funeral. So, I used to be 16 and also pregnant.
Hattest du gerade ein Aneurysma? Oh nein, ich hab's kaputt. Kann jemand helfen? Wir brauchen einen Notfall. Jesus, sofort. Ich liebe alles dran. Ein Notfall, Jesus.
Someone? We need an emergency Jesus stat.
Please go on.
Well, seeing as how I don't actually have a 5-year-old, you can probably put 2 and 2 together.
You had an abortion.
Sure did. Major pain in the ass too, but hey, couldn't let that pregnancy go untreated.
I'm glad you're telling me, but I really wish you hadn't done that, Kathy. Who was the, the...
Vater? Der Spender? Du kennst ihn nicht. Kerl, der mich geschwängert hat. Jemand, der ich mache dich zur Single-Mutter auf der Stirn stehen hat. Ich weiß seinen Namen nicht mal. Könnte aber vermutlich bei einer Gegenüberstellung sein. Johannes wiedererkennen. Oh, Kathy. Ich weiß seinen Namen nicht. Mal könnte aber mutig bei einer Gegenüberstellung sein Johannes wiedererkennen.
Guy who knocked me up, single motherhood waiting to happen. Back then I couldn't cook anything but microwave food, and I'd retch if I so much as walked past one trash can with smelly diapers in it. That kid would have been raised by my mother. I'd rather die than put another child through that.
I respect your decision, but you know how I feel about this.
Mhm.
That guy up there, he's pro-life. And I'm with him.
I get that. I gotta say, you're being really cool about this, E. I was expecting you to clutch your cross, flip the table, and storm off or something.
I'm not a walking stereotype, you know.
Says the red-headed nerd with the glasses.
Ha ha. But Kathy, if you keep having that nightmare, perhaps you should talk to somebody about it.
Mhm.
Maybe. But I doubt obsessing over it is very healthy either. Your turn, E.
Oh, fine. Oh, I play Apricot? Orange. Yay, bingo. 67 points.
Well, ain't that fucking peachy?
At least it's not sour grapes.
Ha, touche.
In dieser Nacht träumt Kathy schon wieder. Ach du Scheiße.
A tainted one approaches. Is it time? Yes, a fire that burns so bright. It is almost unbearable to see.
Das Wohnzimmer ihrer Großmutter.
Indeed. It seems the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Shall we sculpt some flesh friends then? Very well. I will attend to the threshold.
Alter. »27. September 1995. Tag 3.
Good morning, sunshine.
Please tell me I dreamt all those Scrabble losses last night.
3 times in a row.
Rub it in, why don't you? I'll just go strangle myself now.
Oh, you. Don't be a sore loser. So what's the plan today?
Mr. Wade is the plan. I'll head for the clinic right away. While I'm at it, I'm gonna check out the church and the nature reserve.
Okie dokie. What can I do to help?
Why don't you continue looking into the lights? I have a feeling they're the key to solving all of this. You could also look up the history of Conwell Springs in general, see if anything unusual has been going on.
I'll get right on it.
Great. Thanks, E.
Oh, by the way, don't forget to check out the page I gave you about the red scythe. It's a pretty interesting flower.
Right. Yeah.
Ich speichere mal kurz. Mhm. Okay. Was hat sie heute im Terminkalender stehen?
Chronicle of Eileen.
Check the bottom row.
Never mind.
Okay, das hat sie schon.
Color printer. I don't think I need to use.
Okay.
It's some
Okay, was hat sie mir gegeben gestern?
It's a photocopy of a book page with information about the red scythe flower. Here's an interesting segment. Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it.
Da müssen wir hin und diesen Ort suchen. Und hier in der Stadt müssen wir auch noch hin. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob ich noch was mit ihr zu besprechen habe.
Hey, E, got a sec?
Sure thing, Kathy.
Ah, doch, da.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like an okay bunch to me. Just your regular old Christians. My kind of crowd.
That's just it. They seem a bit too normal. And there's that logo, too.
It could just be a coincidence, Kathy. The Holy Trinity is typically portrayed as a triangle.
I don't believe in coincidences, E. I believe in action and reaction.
Gee, you sound like a starship captain. Captain Rain of the USS Dignity, here to save the galaxy.
Oh, please kill me now.
Okay.
So, what am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know. I thought it might help you find the place where that picture was taken.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Mhm.
I don't need to show her that. No point. I showed it to her on.
Okay. Das war's dann. Gut.
I should get back to the investigation.
Okie dokie.
Los geht's.
All right, I'm off. Peace outie.
Peace out.
Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
See you later, alligator. So, ist die Frage, wo gehen wir hin? Am See, da waren wir schon. Kirche, Naturschutzgebiet, Klinik. Bitte erstmal zur Klinik gehen. Was macht der denn da? Ist das nicht dieser Obdachlose, der in der Zelle war? Oh no. So, das ist eine andere Sache, die wir gerne machen möchten. Rauchen. So, während sie raucht, gehe ich mal ganz kurz nach meinem Sohn gucken. Bis gleich. So.
Yep, it's full of trash. Figure that.
Mhm.
We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
Warum? Ah,
You
stimmt.
agreed to 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold. Like a stake through the heart.
What do they call you anyway?
Gober. Everyone calls me Gober.
All right, I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
So, what's your story anyway?
My story?
Yeah, don't all bums have a story?
For your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Is that so? I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have starred in dozens of Hollywood movies.
Ja?
Silence of the Lambert,
Echt?
Jacob's Bladder, The Usual Surprises, Natural Bald Killers.
Not ringing any bells.
Kids these days, no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
So, tell me about this acting career of yours.
What about it?
Schweigen von Lambert?
Tell me about The Silence of Lambert.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight. For weeks, he tries to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all. He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean. In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife, Consuelo Lambert Vasquez. Based on a true story.
Nee, ich.
Oh,
Leute.
never mind.
Not the cultured type. I
Nee, nee.
understand.
Das reicht mir.
I need to
Schlaf
ask you a
dich
few
ein.
questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I most certainly do.
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
Oh, just spit it out.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Abducted by aliens.
I should have known better.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons. My wife had just left me, taken the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war. But I'm telling you, those goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up when they put him back.
Das
Yeah,
kann durchaus
I'm
sein,
gonna have
ne?
to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
Vielleicht hat er ja recht im Spiel. Was ist mit
Do
Lily
you know
Myers?
who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
Oh Gott.
Really? What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. Impossible to figure out. Not to mention how that entire family ain't, like, people-friendly.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
She can sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
Cocky?
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam.
Ah,
Oh, how I missed that marvelous youthful...
er
year
war
of mine.
cocky.
Ah, why do I even bother?
Er war ein Soldat? Moment mal.
Do you recognize these men?
That's your granddad, right?
Yeah, what about the other 2?
No idea. I think my face blindness is acting up again.
Okay.
Hm.
Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah, I just told you, man.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
What do you know about Lily Meyer's art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac the priest is, anyway. His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
Okay.
What kind of weird shit?
I don't know, they were like a cult or something, with Billy Praise himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting.
Okay.
Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it. He's a friendly guy.
All right. I might do that.
Okay.
Do you know anything about this flower?
It's red?
Enlightening. I don't need to show him that. Do you know what this is?
Chinese fireworks, of course. I grew up in Shanghai. I know what I'm talking about. They used to call me Dong Pai, meaning round-eyed baldy. Those were some rough years. I miss the food, not to mention the women. Got 2 kids down there now, Mei Lin and Little Ping.
Time to hit the off switch now, buddy. That'd be one. Do you know what this key opens?
Your heart, mademoiselle?
Oh,
Oh, brother.
Pfennigfuchserin.
Do you recognize these men?
That's your granddad.
Yeah.
Okay, das haben wir
No
schon.
idea.
I don't need to show him that. Wanna smoke, buddy?
Nah, I got stage 2 lung cancer. I'm keeping it under control with a fruitarian diet.
Er hat Stage 2 Lungenkrebs? Was zur Hölle?
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty.
Ja, da
Okay,
wird
I'm
sie
off.
aber rauchen.
Bye.
Was?
Hey, I have enough cancer as is.
Wie geil ist das denn?
Sorry about that, buddy.
Passivfrau. Aber wann kommt dieses Dings? Es gibt auch ein Achievement, wenn sie sehr viel raucht.
My
Kettenrauchen.
trusty Zippo. There's a crew.
Da. Süchtig nach Barretts. Wir haben jetzt die ganzen Achievements hier. Ja. Mal ganz kurz. Das haben wir freigeschaltet. Pfennigfuchserin. Von Natur aus mürrisch, genau, das war das was, Spiegel. Passivraucher und süchtig nach Barretts. Sehr cool. Na gut. Speichern mal.
No thanks. I have better things.
Guck ist
Smoking
natürlich
allowed.
erstmal.
Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations. A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year. Was expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant. Excuse me, nurse?
Sie hat Musik.
Hey, nurse!
Yeah?
Kennt ihr jemanden, der...
Somebody around here hates their job.
No shit. What do you want?
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Bullshit. I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
Bitte was?
I need to get rid of her somehow. I can't read it from here. Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging.
Okay, wie können wir sie loswerden?
Uncomfortable hard plastic chairs.
Wir rauchen einfach hier und lösen den Alarm aus.
People out.
Ah.
I prefer to smoke outdoors.
Ach komm schon.
Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations. I can't read it. I can't read it from here.
Ja, du bist doch sehr nah.
No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to. No point.
Ich komme später zurück. Gucken wir uns mal. Wir haben noch viele andere Orte, die wir uns angucken können.
Hey, Doofus.
Oh, hi!
Ich bin auch so langsam müde. Ey. Live-Darbietung.
So, how good an actor are you?
The best! The very best!
You know, that nurse in there, she said she loved you in all those movies. And that she always wished you'd give her a live performance.
I knew it. She always gave me these strange looks. I thought it was contempt, but her face must just be cramping up from shyness.
Yeah, that's definitely it. She'd love to see you act, I'm sure.
I'm gonna have to oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
Never mind.
Warte. Wir müssen nochmal
So,
alle
tell me about
Movies
this
an.
acting career of yours.
What about it?
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's Bladder is about, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Jacob's Bladder. The tragic story of Jacob Cobb, a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his bladder. During long and joyful monologues on the can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny. Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior. After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week, and he dies from a ruptured bladder.
Oh mein Gott.
Give me the rundown on The Usual Surprises.
A lighthearted comedy taking place during the surprise birthday party of 34-year-old Sid McBacon. The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is. The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure. I guess it's more of a dark comedy.
Natural Bald Killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair. The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair. Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant. However, he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Alle sterben. Was zur Hölle? Gut, die machen das mit der Blase.
Why do you always die at the end of your movies?
Typecasting.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Not the cultured type. I understand.
Gut.
Hey,
Sure.
definitely Jacob's bladder.
I'm feeling the pressure.
Oh. Ich will da rein. Geh rein. Ich bin gespannt. Was macht er jetzt?
Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven. You and me were like peas and carrots. I'm just so full of your love that I think I'm about to burst. Jenny, where did you go? Oh, I don't feel so good. Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
Was?
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene sometime.
Ah. Okay, sie muss eingreifen. Ich habe ja gar nichts gemacht. Ich habe mir das nur angeschaut. Gut. Nochmal. Machen wir nochmal. Komm.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi.
So,
Nee.
What about
give me the rundown on.
a lighthearted to start a
Ja,
movie?
das weiß ich nicht.
I guess it's more
Geh zurück.
Oh, never.
not the cult.
Live da bitte.
Hey,
Sure.
Genau. Zu der Blase nochmal.
Feeling the
So, jetzt gehe ich auch rein und dann muss ich eingreifen. Sofort. Geh. Das muss ich machen, aber ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich machen muss.
Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven.
a computer.
You and me were like peas and carrots.
I don't want to.
Just so
Inter
full of
rows and columns of.
love that I think I'm about to burst.
Wie?
Jenny, where did you go?
I can't read it from here.
Feels so good.
Wie soll ich eingreifen?
Thank you, thank you. You've
Ich
been a
habe
great
keine Ahnung.
audience.
Okay, nee. Gut.
That wasn't really.
Okay. Das wird nix. Wir gehen mal erstmal woanders hin. Aber vorher spreche ich nochmal kurz. Ah, ich bin mega müde. Ich glaube, ich höre gleich auf. Aber ich will mir noch die anderen Schauplätze hier anschauen. Kurz. Naturschutzgebiet. Da ist die Blume. Aber die war doch hier.
Well, this is it. This is where the picture was taken. I'm not sure what I expected to find here. I need to clear my head.
Ach du Scheiße.
What the?
Why, hello there. You have laid eyes on this dapper fellow once before, haven't you?
Das ist doch dieser gruselige Dude.
Nope. Just no. I'd remember a creepy bald dude with makeup.
Memories can deceive, Kathy. Dig deeper.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
It is my calling to know people like you, those shackled by their past, yet yearning for change.
Laber nicht.
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
You mean Lily? What about her?
She's the one who slipped away, filled with secrets. While she may be free in death, her cold, wet hands still trap many in painful ignorance.
What is this, Woodstock Poetry Slam? Mind speaking like a normal person?
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
Okay. Moment, vielleicht wegen der roten Blume. Was ist jetzt los?
Wait, what? How did I get here?
Ja, wirklich.
Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
Ich glaube, das ist diese rote Blume. Die führt ja zu Halluzinationen.
Oh, hello, dear. Glad to see you again so soon.
Hi, Grandma. I just thought I'd drop by.
Sure, hon. Stay as long as you'd like.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
I don't think we need to discuss that anymore. Do you know anything about this flower, Grandma?
I can't say that I do. I remember seeing it growing in the woods, but I didn't think much of it at the time.
I don't want to show her that. What do you see in this picture, Grandma?
I have no idea, but it's quite an eerie display. What is it?
I'm trying to figure that out. I found the picture hidden in the attic.
Oh, come to think of it, the trees do look similar to the ones in Conwell Woods.
Yeah, it was taken somewhere in that area. I found out that the flower in the picture matches a rare local species.
Aren't you clever? Do let me know if you come across anything else.
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh,
Okay, das hatten wir schon. Gut, wir haben
Bye,
hier nicht.
Grandma. I'll be back later.
so long.
Crazy. Gut, wir gehen wir erstmal. Weiß nicht, ob sie jetzt wieder zurückkehren kann. Ich gehe mal wieder zurück. Ich bin gespannt. Da.
Hello? Creepy bald guy. Guess no. That wasn't here before. Hey, is this shovel taken? Good enough for me. Looks like a specimen of the red scythe. It's endangered. I'm not gonna take it without a really good reason.
Die haben ein Good Reason. Wir nehmen es mit.
Not sure what I'd want to dig up there. Looks like a specimen of... It's endangered.
Okay. Hier nichts mehr, das war's. Gehen wir zur Kirche.
Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
It was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate. You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Did you know him personally?
In a way, he and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
Really?
Oh, yes. I was a teenager back then. Full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Ich bin gleich hoch, ganz schnell Wasser, ja? So, ihr Lieben. Machen hier ein bisschen die Befragung weiter, dann mache ich aus, weil ich bin mega müde, merke ich gerade.
Does the name Lily Myers mean anything to you?
It does. Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in her high school.
Really? Did you know her personally?
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
Und sagt er das so?
So, how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot. And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is, when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Okay, irgendwas ist in den Sommerferien passiert.
Do you know anyone who goes by the nickname Cocky?
I have no idea. Sorry.
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
No opinion. He used to be a prominent figure around here, but he doesn't appear much in town these days.
Actually, he's in the community clinic right now, getting medical treatment.
Oh. I wonder if it's serious. Perhaps I should go talk to him. Even men like Charles Wade need a priest when they're nearing the end of the line.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers' art?
I saw a few pieces. Gorgeous work. Vibrant, surreal landscapes.
When was this?
Must have been mid-70s. The high school had open days with an art exhibition.
So, this was some time before she changed, right? You didn't see any of her later work?
No. By then, she started skipping art class completely, from what I heard.
Maybe she was afraid of what she might draw. I hear it was pretty twisted.
Could be. But alas, I suppose we will never know what was truly haunting her.
I'm doing my best to find out. I don't believe the story to be as clear-cut as everyone makes it out to be.
An unusual theory. How so?
People have taken a particular interest in her art. I think there's more to it.
I wouldn't read too much into it, my child. It happens to all dead artists with any talent to speak of.
Nur ist das passiert, wo sie noch nicht tot war.
Care to tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one.
Nein.
This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s. Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind.
Yeah.
He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all. Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared.
Die Aliens.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The sign of God. This epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here, in Conwell Springs. Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed. The stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity, as witnessed by my father.
Do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983. That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I take it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still very much thriving.
Looks kinda empty to me.
It's Not really our peak hours.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child. I'm simply providing divine guidance when it's needed the most.
I don't need to show him that. I don't need to show him. Father, do you know anything about this flower?
No, my child, nothing at all.
Ich glaube ihm nicht. Seine Antwort war komisch.
I don't need to show him that. I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy. I'll keep it to myself for now, until I know more about this church. I don't need to show him that. Do you know what this key opens?
I'm afraid not, my child.
Do you recognize the men in this picture, Isaac?
Only your grandfather. And that's just because I was given a similar picture at the service the other day.
I don't need to show him. I don't need. I don't need. That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Impressive window. There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky lights. A striking resemblance, to say the least. I really shouldn't. They might burn. It's an altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap. Locked. Locked.
Was hat sie eben gesagt? So in der Bibel.
I really shouldn't. They might burn.
Burn? Okay. Machen wir mal hier. So, guck mal.
Huh, even I wouldn't stoop that low.
Ja, wirklich. Aber wir haben Freiwillig freigeschaltet. Können wir rauchen?
I prefer to smoke outdoors.
Okay. Nee, das wollte ich nicht. Wir wollen rausgehen. Ausgang.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi!
Hey, how about another show?
Sure. Any suggestions?
Never mind. So,
What about it?
why do you always
Typecasting.
tell me about?
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight. For weeks, he tries to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all. He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English. Yet, in the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely, based on a true...
the
A lighthearted comedy taking place during a surprise. The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience. The movie ends with the biggest surprise. I guess it's more.
natural?
It's a dystopian The protagonist, Eddie Zeff. One day, he has simply had enough of all that. Eddie makes his way to Mexico.
Oh, never.
Not the culture.
Hey,
Sure,
definitely.
I'm feeling.
Mhm. Ob wir das jetzt hinkriegen mit der Schaufel.
Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven. You and me were like peas.
That won't help his performance.
I'm just so full of your
I don't want to show her that.
that I think I'm about to burst.
Not sure what I.
Jenny,
Not sure what.
I don't feel so good.
Not sure what I.
Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
Ja, okay. Ich überlege mir noch was, aber hab mich gerade, wie ich das
That
hinkriegen
wasn't
kann.
really a.
Elektrizität.
Again? No thanks.
Moment. Soll ich ihm Stromschlag geben? Oder dem PC?
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi.
I had a few.
Fire away.
Mhm.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hey.
Sure.
Wir machen mal was anderes.
Net.
Das hier.
Move.
Vielleicht muss ich einfach alles durchtesten. Ich probiere noch ein bisschen und dann höre ich auf. Mega kaputt.
Fernando, you've been such a good friend. I can't thank you enough for making me whole again.
Good idea, but it wouldn't match his symptoms.
Breathtaking golden carpet, such as the world has never seen.
Ah.
Okay, doctor. I'm
I
counting
wish,
down
but she.
now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
I don't want to.
Thank you, thank
Jetzt
you.
verstehe
You've
ich.
been a great audience.
Wir müssen Geschichte wählen. Die mit diesem Elektroschock passt.
That wasn't really a.
Aha. Mhm. War das, ich glaube, das war diese, wo die erste, das Schweigen der Lambert. Schweigen des, wie heißt das? Schweigen des Lambert. Ich mal grad.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi.
Hey, how about another show?
Sure.
Wir haben das gemacht, wir haben das gemacht. Nee, das haben wir noch nicht gemacht.
Probably The Silence of Lambert.
Okay, ich probiere das, das euch ist auch mega müde.
Al Consuelo. How I wish I...
NZ 500 self.
I have so many things.
Good idea, but
Ne?
My chest, no. It can't be. Hold me.
I don't want to.
Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
Okay. Wir hören hier auf, ihr Lieben. Ich bin zu müde und zu dumm gerade dafür. So, sage ich euch eine wunderschöne gute Nacht. Es ist auch schon 2 Uhr, ne? 5 Minuten vor 2. Mega spät. Wir müssen irgendwie an die Krankenschwester vorbei oder irgendwie zu an ihrem PC ran. Aber da überlege ich mir morgen was. Vielleicht habt ihr auch eine Idee. Oh. Okay, gute Nacht euch. Danke, dass ihr da wart. Wie die Meisterband, Steffi und alle anderen. Gute Nacht euch. Ciao, ciao.